Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about transformations. These shouldn't be too tough to learn from home, which is a good thing. This is a pretty easy topic. A transformation is a general term for 4 specific ways to manipulate a figure. We can translate, reflect, rotate, and dilate a figure. So those are the 4 things we're going to be talking about in this unit. The original shape of the object is called our preimage, and the final shape is just called our image. The points of the preimage are labeled with capital letters, and the point of the image are labeled with letters and a prime symbol. So for example, it has A and a little apostrophe here. That's our prime symbol. This is so we can distinguish between the image and the preimage. So our preimage is our initial, and our image is after we manipulate it. A rigid transformation is a transformation where the image and the preimage are congruent, meaning the size and the shape of the figure are the same. Just going to write that there. The size and the shape stay the same. A translation is a transformation which slides each point of our figure the same distance and in the same direction. So if I go over here, they want me to translate ETI, and because there's no little tick marks, I like to call them tick marks, but those are our prime symbols. Because there are no prime symbols, that means this is our preimage. Okay, I just sometimes like to put a little pre in there. I like to shade in my final image, so you'll kind of understand why I do that once we get to a little bit of harder stuff in the unit. But you basically have to move each point by an X, which moves it left or right, and a Y, which moves it up or down. So this says X plus 4. So if we're talking about X values, positive is going to go right, negative goes left. If we're talking about Y values, positive goes up, negative goes down. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first point here, E. To move E using this rule, they want me to add 4 for X, so that means I'm going to go right 4, 2, 4. And then they want me to go down 2 because my Y is minus 2. Y minus is down, so I'm going to go down 2. This is my new E point, and it's going to have a little tick mark because it's going to be my my next image. Okay. Now I'm going to move T the same way. So that's where they're saying move it the same distance and same direction. So T is now going to go to the right 4 and down 2. So my T prime will be here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with I. Right 4, down 2. Now I just recreate that shape. It should be the same shape and the same size. And then I'm just going to shade it in because that's my answer. So I like to shade in my final shape. Sometimes we are going to do multiple translations to one shape. So that's where shading in is nice because it gives you one final answer. All right, this is also our pre-image. This time they want me to do minus 5, so that means I'm going to go left 5, and Y plus 4 means I'm going to go up 4. So I'm going to take each point and do those 2 things to it. So I'm going to go left 5 and up 4. And that's going to be my new X. So X prime. I'm going to do the same thing with G. Left 5, up 4. It's my G prime. Same thing with Q. Left 5, up 4. And same thing with U. Left 5, up 4. And then I recreate this shape. And I'm going to shade it in. Should be the same shape, same size. Okay, Switching it up a little bit over here, they're asking us now to write the rule. First, they want you to take a second, shade in the, label the pre-image and shade in the final image. It's important to know where you're going from. So this one is my pre-image because there's no tick marks. This one has the tick marks, so it's my final. This one's the pre-image because there's no tick marks, and this one's the final. The reason it's important to note that is because your rule goes from the pre-image to the final, not vice versa. So you don't want to mix up and give me the rule backwards. Your rule should always have XY first in an arrow. And then you're going to tell me what's happening to the X value and then what's also happening to the Y value. So I put X left a space, comma, Y left a space. Okay, because I have to tell you what's happening to those X values. If the X, for example, if the X value ever didn't change, we would just put X. Okay. So I want to look at where this, I'm just going to look at one point. So I'm going to look at L. I want to see how I get from this L to L prime. So I go left 2, 4. So that means I need to do minus 4 here. And then I go up 2. Left 4, up 2. If I want to go left, that's negative on the X value. So minus 4 for the X. If I want to go up, it's plus for the Y value. So plus 2. Just make sure my other points do the same thing. Left 4, up 2. Good. Left 4, up 2. Perfect. Now I want to look at my next one. So that's my rule. That's finished. This is my pre-image. So how do I go from D to D prime? I go down 2, 3. And then I go right 3. Down 3, right 3. So down is my Y value. So I'm minusing 3. And right is my X value. So I'm adding 3. That should be my rule. Make sure my other ones do the same. Down 3, right 3. Good. Down 3, right 3. Nice. Down 3, right 3. Perfect. So all of my shapes, all my points should do the same exact thing from my rule. Okay, so this is translations, which is our first topic in transformations unit. Please let me know if you have any questions, but you should be pretty good today. Have a good one.